Hello Bear Cubs, this is the Bear Prophet, aka Polar Bear, in the Bear Den, and we're going to be playing some Conquest today, and I have decided that I'm going to fill, which means that I'll play any role that needs to be done. Since we got mid and solo so far, who's solo? Let's see. Tier solo, I don't know what that Vulcan's going to do. That's going to be interesting. Oftentimes the fill will end up just playing Guardian. As you can see, I've got 1 mastery rank in most of the Guardians, so I'll grab... So Thor, jungle, Chak, solo. Okay, call rolls, please. I would very much like it if we all knew what we were doing before we got into it. Well, I guess we'll figure it out. This is probably not going to go too terribly well. We don't have a whole lot of late game scaling. In fact, just about everyone in here is going to fall off pretty hard late game, so... Oh well. You win some, you lose some, and sometimes you get paired with idiots. It's like doing group projects in school where you don't get to pick your own group. It is. Let's talk about this a little bit, and in case you did not hear Panda Bear, she said that bitches be cray. Fact, I'm playing as Bacchus, he's the god of wine, he's got a lot of moves related to drinking. Zeus, I really don't know where the roles are going here, so I'm just going to tell you about the characters. Zeus is a mage, he's got a lot of burst, and he's got some more benefit to his auto attacks than most mages do. He has a really big ultimate, and he can pump out a lot of damage. Alright. Vulcan is also a mage. He has a turret, that's his kind of big feature, and he shoots a super long range missile that travels really slowly, so it takes a little bit of practice to hit with. Chak is a warrior, we've talked about him a little bit before. He's a Mayan god of rain, and he can heal himself, throw his axe, and have a teleport to it. Yeah, he's pretty strong too, and he has a big area silence for his ultimate. I do not have much confidence in this team, so instead of going Watcher's Gift, I'm going to rush for Boots. I still need Hand of the Gods, and then we get wards and potions. Alright, so let's talk about Bacchus. His passive is a Drunkometer, which shows how drunk he is. You power up his Drunkometer with his first ability, and that's really all it does, aside from give you a small protections boost for a few seconds. Well, it's not that small at the last level. It's actually pretty nice. And I don't know where I'm going. This is the wrong lane for me. I guess Chak and I are going together. That could work. I like Chak. I actually have a mastery level on him, and he's one of the first 5 or so gods that... Oh my, these guys are already super aggressive. Anyway, so that fills up his Drunkometer. When your Drunkometer is at level 2, you get a moderate damage reduction. And... Oop, nope, don't do it, don't do it. Okay. Come on, man, let's get you this. Okay, well... I can get it. So yeah. When he's at, and it also gives an extra effect to his 2 and his 3, so it's very useful to at least stay tipsy later in the game. And if you get it all the way up to Smashed, which is that last third, okay, I'll grab it. I'm okay with that. Okay, so that'll let us be a lot more aggressive in the lane. Oh, that's bad. I might die here. I'm not very good with Bacchus, that's why I've kind of been hesitating to keep playing Guardian role, because I'm running out of gods to get mastery in. that I know how to play well, and I just can't get the hang of Bacchus. Anyway, his 2 is a belly flap, which you've seen me use. It's generally considered to be one of, well, it's generally considered to be one of the best initiation moves in the game because it's on a relatively short cooldown. It's not an ultimate or anything. It has a really far movement, and it knocks everyone up. Knock up is usually said to be the best crowd control in the game. I still prefer stunning, but oy, I'm down a level already. 2 levels against that Janus. That's not good. Yeah. And see, we don't have any range damage aside from Chalk's little attack there. But these guys are all range damage because they opted to just not go with a support. I still don't want to get Drunkometer because it really saps your mana early in the game. Oh. So this is going to be a really rough lane. Without a hunter, we're really kind of going to struggle later in the game. And it looks like we're going to struggle right now because nobody seems to really know what they're doing. Okay. This is a pretty terrible example of a game, so I might stop recording. Not because I'm ashamed of my performance, but our team's performance is just abysmal. Cancel that. Never mind, it's all just me. But it's hard to play support without a good hunter. That's kind of a universally true thing, so I guess I kind of brought this on myself when I said I'd fill for this group. There. A little bit of redemption there. And we will level up. Drinking. Alright, so that's his 3. It's a Burp of the Gods. It does damage over time. It gives them some protection reduction, not a whole lot. The more important thing is if you're at least tipsy, it stuns the enemy at the very end. And that is a very important thing. Why is my ward already gone? I feel like these guys just know what they're doing a lot better than we do. And Chalk is just bailing on me, so apparently Chalk thinks I'm a solo lane. Oh, he's rotating to get jungle camps, okay. His ultimate, which I just got, is called Intoxicate. Oh. I can't do this. I do not have the damage, and they have an absurd amount of damage. I don't think this lane's gonna go well. Oh. Oh, we got one. Thank you, Thor.
Okay. I'll defend middle lane. Falling back.
I shouldn't need to go back this often, but I kind of do. And at least I'll be able to get my gold boots. That'll help a lot. And we can maybe level this up. All the way. Alright, that's good. So that'll help us if we do make a run at Fire Giant and Gold Free. It looks like our team is competent enough to at least know like what the objectives are. And our jungler seems to be really on his game too. So this is just the best way I'm going to be able to support him. Alright, so I'm completely sober right now. No, I'm not.
Be right back.
And oop.
Out of mana. Okay. I'll defend middle lane. Cancel that. I'll defend middle lane. I'll defend left lane.
So I know that it's a bad time to use my ultimate, but I'm essentially doing it just to hold them off. It's going to be much more difficult. Oh, for them to lane against me. But right now, my clear isn't strong. I can't be left alone here. Not really. I mean, we could take out Janus right now with a good gank, but we just don't have it. I don't have the clear for this. I'm gonna go grab mana buff.
slain.
Yep.
Take this jungle one.
Oh my gosh. It's been a while since I've really played Guardian enough to remember how bad the clear is on these guys. Okay, now I should start building Sovereignty. This will give me some physical protections, which will be good against Artemis in my lane. But it'll also give a little bit of magical protections and physical protections to everyone around me, including myself at max rank. So it's really good for physical defense, and it's really good for team fights. And that's important to remember as a Guardian. The Midas boots that we finished are really great for Guardians because they give you cash over time, no matter what, which means that despite having poor clear, the fact that I got those pretty early, it's going to help out a lot. Okay, great. Okay, okay, we can do this.
Get out of here.
Okay, your right tower is under attack. Killing spree. Here we go. Nice job. Thanks.
Okay, okay. So I took a lot of damage there, but I was really just trying to set up for... Ooh, I'll go on you. Okay, we could pick this guy off. Might be able to help.
An enemy has been slain.
Oop.
Nice job. Enemies in right lane. Cancel that. Falling back.
Ooh.
Rampage.
And I'm also going to buy more wards. That's important to remember, but it's very easy to forget if you don't play Guardian consistently. Okay, so we're actually doing really well, and I've kind of turned it around here. 4 assists is very nice to have on a Guardian.
Your team has destroyed a middle enemy tower.
Alright, alright. Starting to get our build together. I have renewed confidence in this game. I'm going to continue warding kind of behind our back here a little bit. And if Chalk is with me here, we can totally get this kill. So I shouldn't have stolen the kill there, but, you know, we were all just kind of going for it.
An ally has been slain. Nice job. An enemy has been slain. Nice job.
We're doing work over here.
Thanks.
I'm a big fan. Next thing I'm going to build after all this is the Stone of Gaia. It gives you health and mana regen, especially health regen, but the mana regen on it, or the mana regen on it, is going to be quite useful for us too. I think I'm going to level that up. Oop. Alright, I feel like maybe Bacchus just has a rough first couple of levels. He is quite mana hungry, so it seems like I'm going back a lot more than I would with most Guardians. I mean, right now I still only have enough mana for one ability.
I'll get right. Enemies in right lane. Cancel that. Be careful, right? Sorry. Refresh. Killing spree.
So he knows that I don't have mana, but I still have a lot of protection, so it's a bad idea for him to be going after me, and sticking around in general.
Nice job.
Oh, did I just steal kills?
Your left tower is under attack. Sorry.
We can finish off Sovereignty. And yeah, then we're going to start working on Stone of Gaia. The reason I like this combo is that it keeps your magical and physical protections balanced. Most people would say that it's better to have physical protections high, and they're right, but that's why you go Sovereignty first. Magical protections are more important later when the magical characters start to get out of hand. And since Janus is already starting to get there, I want to keep that to a minimum. They've been ganking us a lot over here.
Yes. Yes. Thanks.
Okay. So we're starting to get a pretty big advantage on them. I feel like we can be a little bit more pushy. Oh, they're both back here though. So they've still got a lot of damage and a lot of clear.
Thanks.
What?
What?
What'd you say? Okay.
That, like, something stacked.
An ally has been slain.
My wife is listening to dirty songs, ladies and gentlemen.
They aren't dirty.
No, they're probably not dirty. Alright, alright.
Rampage. Nice job. Defend middle lane. Okay.
Really? She's gonna stick around
Tower is
right
under
now?
attack. Have slain an enemy. Your middle tower has been destroyed.
This is the most aggressive I've ever been as a Guardian, but since we don't have... Oh, wow. Since we don't have a traditional Hunter, I'm not going to be a traditional Guardian. Oop.
An ally has been slain.
Man, that thing is good clear. Alright.
An enemy has been slain. Nice job. Out of mana. Okay.
That was an interesting choice.
Be careful. Okay. An enemy has been slain.
Get those, get 2 more wards, and we're back. Alright. So it's hard for us to be that pushy when I don't have... Oh gosh, my mana regen is so bad. I left so quick. Okay. And there. Okay, that was a terrible mistake, but... mid needs our help, so I'm going to start rotating towards mid and see if I can't take care of some of the issues we're having there.
Your right tower is under attack.
That's not good either. Okay, well let's push back a little bit more. I can start pushing this way. I am going to start dropping some wards down a little bit farther up since... Oh, well, Zeus is probably going to die.
Take right lane. An ally has been slain. Your right tower is under attack. Retreat! Unstoppable! Retreat! Your team has destroyed a left enemy tower. Nice job. Yes, nice job. Thanks.
Honestly, after this, I might build a little bit of damage. Maybe some hybrid items. The hat, the what do you call it? Helm of the Celestial Legion? That's probably wrong. Oh, that sounds right.
Be careful. Be careful left. Your team has destroyed a right enemy town on it.
Alright, alright. Kinda gonna try and sneak up with him on someone. I am just too strong right now. I hear Bacchus doing something.
An ally has been slain.
That's less good. Okay, that must have been what he was doing. So we'll head over here. We'll see what we can do.
Are you cooking?
I'm making rice.
Okay, cute.
We were afraid I might have burnt down the house for a second there. Sorry, everyone.
An ally
Oh.
has been slain.
Is this really where you guys wanted to be?
Even the last meal? Out of mana.
I definitely need to find something else with mana regen on it.
Falling back. Attack.
I kinda can't.
Cancel that.
Sorry, dude, I don't have any mana. Is that mana? That has some mana on it. Why not? If we're gonna build damage, we're gonna build hardcore damage right now. It'll have some MP5 on it, which is also what we need. I am gonna keep this Guan Yu from tearing us apart back here. Have a drink. Jeez, my man is so bad. I feel like I need to keep buying mana potions or something.
An enemy has been slain.
Here you go!
Killing spree.
So I still haven't used my ultimate. So they're gonna be in for a really rough time. So I'm gonna run away. And there, this has got his opening.
Killing spree.
That's a sweet double.
Left tower. Nice job.
Did I get assist for that? Nah, it doesn't really matter. I feel like I deserved him though.
I'll defend my blade.
I need so much mana.
Your team has destroyed a right enemy tower.
Where did Guan Yu go?
Your left tower is under attack.
Okay, my clear isn't very good, so I think I'm going to focus on doing some more ganking style stuff here. Bacchus has been played as a jungler, so I think I'm going to kind of follow up on that sweet tradition.
You have slain an enemy. Your team has destroyed a middle enemy tower.
And that's all she wrote. That was sweet. Oh, we're going to keep leveling up our ultimate because the damage off of it is really insane. I never knew that before. Ooh. Oh, we need to get out. We need to get out. Out, 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 out.
Retreat, retreat. Falling back.
And that is the power of Guan Yu, ladies and gents. Yep. That was unfortunate. I need that sweet MP5. You know, a Chronos Pendant might actually be a better idea. Because that cooldown reduction is going to help us a lot too. Let's get that. Plus we can get it right now. Instant gratification is best gratification. I need the helm. That may be the first time I've ever used that. So this one will help me from being critically hit. I'm not sure if that's a big deal on their enemy team, but it also gives me magical power and physical protection at the same time, and I like that combination. Let's actually check, see what kind of crit they've got going on. Attack speed. So Bacchus is going crit, and attack speed. Is he going crit? Looks like he may just be going attack speed. There's some crit in there. And that looks like about it. So it'll help us against Bacchus. But it'll also help us against all the physical characters. They've got 3 of those.
Nice job.
Alright, alright.
Double kill. Returning to base. Attack, fire.
Remember, kids,
okay.
Don't be like Bacchus. Leave your alcohol at home when you're fighting against deities.
Okay.
That's not a bad idea. Okay.
Okay. On my way.
We're going to get the Fire Giant buff, which is pretty much going to spell doom for the enemy because it gives you bonus damage. Oh, whoosh. So once it gets down to yellow... Oh, got it. Good. Ooh, yeah. And the Fire Giant fights can get pretty sweet. Oh, hey there, Guan Yu. Oop, now I'm gonna die. Yeah, that'll happen.
You have been slain. Sorry.
Got greedy. Oh well. What was I building? This hat. A shiny new hat. I could just get the physical presentation. Magical penetration. No, this is more power, more physical protection. Oh, and you get a buff to your magical power when you're crit? Okay, alright, alright. I'm interested still. This is the first time I've ever used this item. It was actually only recently introduced to give an item that had magical power, magical power and physical protection on it. So there's a little bit more item variety, and it lets you, if you build adaptively, which is, I think it's good for casuals anyway, because the meta is a little less rigid in casuals. People tend to play around more, play gods they like, instead of just gods that are competitive. So it lets you counter build a little bit better, instead of just going for the absolute optimal numbers. Level 18, I'm not the lowest level person on our team. Wow, their Janus has been suffering. And is that an Uller? Who's in the middle? Oh, that's Bacchus. Okay. Yeah, it looks like we're on the final push here. So, I'm pretty proud of how this game went. We had no DCs on the enemy team for, I think, the first time in like 3 games. And we've just been outplaying them. I had a rough start with Bacchus, but I think Bacchus might just have a rough start. I've never felt quite that squishy on a Guardian before at early levels. I'm going to tank this just so that we can get it down. So destroying Phoenixes is always really helpful. I gotta get out of here though. Oh my gosh. I stayed way longer than I should have. Oof. I'm not gonna tell them that I was distracted talking to you guys. You fine people. Don't blame yourselves though. You were just being so charming. But we've got 2 Phoenixes down. I mean, this is pretty much in the bag at this point. No, that's not to say that they can't make a good recovery, but we have a really solid team fight. Although we don't have any although we don't have any ADCs, Thor has been building pretty good damage, it looks like. Who's been doing all of our damage here? Yeah, Thor's been massacring it. Zeus has been destroying it. So that's our physical and magical damage right there. We killed everybody on their team. They won't respawn for 5 seconds. So that's probably a good game.
Good game. Good game. That's too
Oh, that was really nice. I'm glad those people knew what they were doing. I was worried about us not having a hunter, as you were probably aware, but I guess that just goes to show you don't need to stick with the meta, especially in casuals. You can be a little bit more playful. If people want to go into a duo lane, you can probably make it work, especially with a Guardian or at least someone who has some good CC, because that's really what makes the team plays work in the duo lane. That might be the first time I've won with Bacchus too, so really getting the hang of him. He loves that wine. Yeah, that probably is the first time I've won with Bacchus, because 13 I think might be more than I even had before. That was good. That was fun. Let's take a look at our stats. I've still got the free booster from the promotion they did today. Or this weekend, I guess. Alright, let's take a look. So I went 8, 5, and 12. That's really good. That's a lot of kills for Guardian. Our Chalk was struggling, but he got a lot of assists. And I know he was pushing towers down. Vulcan, it looks like he didn't do that well, but I feel like he was probably keeping lanes pushed up. And Vulcan's a trickier character to play early on. He doesn't have very much mobility. He just has some really small stuff. He's very squishy if you catch up to him, despite the way he looks and the fact that he used to be a Guardian. And some of his abilities are a little hard to land, especially his ultimate in this particular game mode. In Assault, it's a cakewalk because they can't escape out the jungle, so you just kind of shoot it right under their tower when they're all hiding. There's not much they can do about it. But in this, there's a lot more possibilities, so it's harder to dodge. Or it's easier to dodge, and it's harder to aim that kind of stuff. On their team, their Guan Yu was getting really aggressive, which is why he's got all those kills, but he also had a fair amount of deaths. Not as many as, say, Janus, but still kind of a lot. But he did alright, and he was clearly pushing down the creeps more than anyone else, which, as a Guan Yu, is probably pretty frustrating. Janus and Scylla don't have the best clear, but by level 14 and 16, they should be able to mow down a lane pretty fast. So I don't know what happened with matchmaking there, or if these guys were just having an off night, but that was a pretty solid victory on our part. I mean, how many kills did they get altogether? 16? I mean, Zeus almost had 16 kills on his own. So I had half as many kills their whole team had. It's just, I don't know. I kind of feel bad when that kind of stuff happens, but hey, at least they had all 5 people, so that's a solid victory. They didn't say anyone was trolling them either, so won't be reporting anyone. But yeah, that was a great game. Felt good. I'm going to take a little break, but thanks for hanging out with me in the Bear Den. This has been the Bear Prophet, aka Polar Bear. See you next time.